Indigenous Rights Radio, because knowledge is power.
The 22nd session of the United Nations Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues is taking place in person from 17th to 20th April 2023 at the UN headquarters in New York. The theme of this year's session is Indigenous Peoples, Human Health, Planetary and Territorial Health and Climate Change, a rights-based approach. Like previous years, Cultural Survival is attending the session, organizing a series of events and meetings with Indigenous delegates and UN member state representatives. We asked Indigenous elders attending the session to share how to preserve and transfer their knowledge to younger generation.
Nathan Phillips is my name. I'm from the Omaha Nation. That's the Omaha tribe of Nebraska and Iowa. That means those who go against the current. We've been there since the Great Flood, they say. We have a covenant with Creator to sing, to dance, and to live a good life. You know, that's our original knowledge, as they call it. A while back here at the United Nations, they came together to understand traditional knowledge, and we came together and had a meeting to define traditional knowledge, that knowledge that the elders carry with them in their genetics, in their DNA. You know, this knowledge is very important. You know. We're in the decade of indigenous language. We're fighting genocide here in the United States. We call it Turtle Island. My family was attacked by agents of repression in 1960, and I was taken away from my family and I only knew my language. My mother was a knowledge holder of the old language. And when she passed, that language was gone. We still have our Omaha common knowledge language, you know, but there was a sacred tongue, a secret tongue that my mother knew, and a lot of our elders knew. And this is a part of genocide, is to destroy the language, destroy the way we pray, you know, these things. You know, right now, there are people who are fighting us, taking our knowledge and turning it against us. There's a comic book company called DC Comics, and they have a new movie out called Wakanda Forever. Wakanda is the way my people say God. So when we see it in a movie theater and cartoons, you know, using the way we say God and taking it and turning it into a mythical place, a mythical being, you know, that's genocide. Traditional knowledge is important, and to record it and to get our knowledge from our elders is really important. I was taken away from my family. My language is gone, but I still have a lot of the knowledge that is still with me, and I'm still learning about my own people. And this is another thing that where we need to record and use today's technology to help us survive. So I'm very much appreciative of the United Nations Permanent Forum on Indigenous Issues for helping us to hold a space and hold a place for ourselves for the future.
For more on Indigenous rights, visit www.cs.org/rights. You also can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages.